not gonna do this season is just sit on this train when we know it's derailing without snatching a rotten peach back. This is the only Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 cast that actually makes sense, so Bravo, please don't this up.
Now look at me.
It's Justin Diego, and this video is binge worthy. I feel like season 16 definitely had its flaws, and now that we know what we know, Bravo really should have just scrapped what they had and started over without both Britt and Kenya, because adding Phaedra in at the end just wasn't the flex that they thought it was, and it really didn't distract us from the shit show that was season 16. And I feel like that's why we haven't heard a peep from Bravo.
Okay. Oh,
That's why if I had it my way as the official fan liaison for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I would definitely be pushing for a stacked cast this year with a sizable group of possible friends of the show who can really snatch a peach at any given time if it's necessary, because I feel like that's honestly the way that God intended. My season 17 peach holders would include Porsha Williams, Phaedra Parks, Angela Oakley, and Shamea Morton Mwangi, all returning with peaches in hand. Unless they give us a reason to snatch it back, because what we not gonna do is see this train derailing again this season without snatching a rotten peach back quickly. We already know that both Porsha and Phaedra's peaches are already basically secured, so there are no surprises there. Also, with Porsha's continued drama with her ex, after we thought that she had officially won big in her divorce, the storyline continues to write itself.
I mean, she don't have $1,000?
And I decided to just go ahead and give Shamea another chance, because if we're being honest, like, I know we didn't want to admit it, but we are kind of invested in this whole broken friendship / reconciliation with Porsha. And I feel like this time though, we honestly need to see Shamea with that man, because I'm not gonna play those games with her this season. And since producers are insisting on bringing Shereé back again, I added her along with Eva Marcelle, who recently just connected with her husband, or ex-husband, after initially leaving him in the middle of the night, y'all, for undisclosed reasons, allegedly. And I can see y'all balling up your little faces out there and like rolling y'all eyes, but who doesn't love a good reconciliation moment on this show? Especially since we haven't really heard from Eva about why she truly split from her husband in the first place, right? Like, I never imagined myself like going hard for an Eva return, which is probably why I'm blocked from her on Instagram. But I don't know, when I saw this Essence Fest situation, I was just like, I don't know, give my good sis her peach back quickly, bravo.
Happy Essence.
my God, today.
Lastly, I'm asking production to temporarily relocate this diva to the ATL. Yes, my very top pick is Fawn Weaver, co-owner of the iconic Uncle Nearest Empire. Imagine Shereé like getting the girls riled up, trying to flex, showing off even more of her little Sheba Shereé samples that we, aren't able to purchase. And Fawn is just sitting there casually flexing her 8-figure liquor empire.
Baby, I'm standing on business today. Last time I checked, I got 10 toes, not one toe missing.
Now, before I defend my main cast picks, let me tell you guys a little bit more about why I have 3 whole friends of the show lined up and ready to shoot this season. And I want them all fired up with a chance to snatch a peach if they need to. I really think that Kelli Ferrell came in hot, and she definitely earned her spot last season for sure. But I just feel like there wasn't enough to justify just giving Kelli another peach just because I liked her last season. The fact is, she divorced a man that we never really knew, and she positioned herself as a loyal friend to Britt Edie at first before eventually kind of like switching up and like linking up with Shamea Morton and ending the season as Shamea's new best friend. And while Kelli gave us that housewives energy that we really loved, at least some of us did, I do feel like I want to see more from Kelli. Like, I need to find out if she truly really deserves to have an Atlanta peach. So Kelli, come get your peach waffle, boo, and bring Cynthia Bailey and bring Kim Zolciak with you. I mean, I don't have much to say about why I chose Cynthia, because literally Cynthia is like everybody's best friend.
Say what now?
But I'm also like 99.999% sure that they are bringing Kim Zolciak back, especially after they threw her daughter on the Next Gen NYC. And I feel like that was a last minute decision that actually paid off, because that show kind of became a hit. Okay, so that's my vision for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 cast. Some of you guys are already giving me the side eye and looking around like, okay, what the hell is he talking about? But hear me out though, because if there is a wild card peach that Bravo desperately needs, it's definitely Fawn Weaver. This diva, Fawn is the CEO and the co-founder of the iconic Uncle Nearest whiskey. Yes, the same brand that has been snatching all the awards and running circles around the liquor industry. And I feel like if you've ever tried to order Jack Daniels and you've had a black server kind of give you the spill, I feel like that's kind of special and like iconic.
So Nearest Green is the first known African-American master distiller, the teacher, mentor of Jack Daniel, the first master distiller for Jack Daniel Distillery.
She's not just some reality TV wannabe. Sis is an actual mogul with actual receipts.
Y'all, I'm feeling myself. I am feeling myself with this cocktail that I just made.
And no, we're not talking about the regular Bravo receipts that we're used to, y'all. We're talking about the Forbes kind. But yeah, here is honestly the reason why I kind of feel bad, but it's the reason why I kind of feel like it would be perfect for Real Housewives of Atlanta right now. Yes, Uncle Nearest just landed itself in the middle of a massive lawsuit. I'm talking like $108 million or more.
Uncle Nearest, the black-owned and woman-owned whiskey brand, which was named as the fastest-growing whiskey in U.S. history, according to Forbes, is being sued. And I'm not a lawyer, but I read the documents, so let me tell you why the financial company says that Uncle Nearest owes them over $100 million, and why the Uncle Nearest company has replied saying, yes, we do owe y'all, but we told y'all that, and it's not our fault. Let's talk about it.
A federal judge literally just put the distillery into a receivership, which I had to look into to figure out, like, what even is that?
The judge in the Uncle Nearest case just granted Farm Credit Mid-America's motion, aka a receiver will be placed at the head of the Uncle Nearest company. And I'm not a lawyer, but I read through the judge's order, so let me tell you why he says a receiver is necessary.
And Fawn is fighting back, calling the whole damn thing a flat-out lie designed to smear her good name.
What the enemy meant for evil, God meant for good. Y'all know I'm under a gag order because so many have reported it. But here's what I know I can say. 2 points, and make sure to share this since lies tend to spread faster than the truth. Number 1, we've built one of the strongest and most resilient brands in American history. Number 2, don't believe the fake news. Some reports claim I no longer own Uncle Nearest, that I'm not running it. Let me be clear. I built this company, I own this company, I run this company. And my leadership team, who have all been with me for 6 to 8 years, are right here building alongside me. Our team remains unshaken and unmoved. That ever changes, you'll hear it directly from me, and I know you will respond accordingly.
And so, there we go.
Now tell me that doesn't sound like a storyline. The shade, the drama, the courtroom fashions. I mean, like, imagine y'all, oh my God, the confessionals. The confessionals!
You asking for the wrong problem, sweetie.
Fawn would walk in with the type of empire that these other women can't even pretend to compete with. And I feel like, I don't know, are y'all not seeing this? The looks, the personality. Oh my God, I need Andy and a camera now. And let's keep it real. We've been begging Bravo to give us women like this with actual power and real businesses and real wealth. Not just a pop-up shop or a yoga mat or like a podcast, or a fashion line that's still on pre-order, like a legitimate empire in the making. And that's no shade, that's no shade, that's no shade. Maybe it's just a little bit of shade. Plus, she's more than just drama. Y'all know I love the drama, but Uncle Nearest is actually about preserving Black history, honoring Nathan Nearest Green, the first Black master distiller who literally taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey. That's legacy, that's culture, and that's the kind of depth that Real Housewives of Atlanta hasn't really had in years. That's why in my cast photo, I included the Uncle Nearest barrels, the bottle of Uncle Nearest here on this little side table, and this dramatic spilled glass of Uncle Nearest on the rocks, because that's legacy, baby. So maybe this does sound a little unconventional and maybe it's just slightly unhinged, but y'all just imagine the energy shift. This is a woman who doesn't need Bravo for a storyline, but her whole life, her actual real life, is made up of headlines that are already messier than anything that a producer could even try to cook up. And that's exactly why I'm saying that Fawn Weaver deserves a Real Housewives of Atlanta peach. Bravo, I give you my permission to copy my homework on this one, because honestly, we need that. Comment right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. I feel like I just worked really hard. Oh wait, I gotta shout out ChatGPT. My ChatGPT robot asked me to give it a shout out. They, them, he, she. I don't know the pronouns just yet, but I want to shout you out. I don't know if you can watch videos yet, but in the future when you're able to watch videos, I want you to know I kept my word. But no, I worked really hard to come up with this idea for this cast, but I kind of wanted to make sure that it was binge-worthy for y'all. So I did get some assistance with, the backgrounds and the history and all that stuff. But yeah, comment right now and let me know how you guys are feeling about this, because I'm just so excited to see what they do, but I feel like we're early enough in the stages of this season that maybe they can call up my good sis. But I also want to point out that, let me get my phone for this. Actually, a lot of our Atlanta housewives are already following her. I don't know what that means, but look. You got Nana's Chicken and Waffles. Oh, it's not gonna blow. You got Porsha. Come on, focus. Not me. Don't think about me. All right, let me move. I'm gonna just put the damn screenshot up. Technology. Damn it. But yeah, you got Nana's Chicken and Waffles. You got Angela Oakley, Porsha Williams. You got Janelle Stevens, who was possibly gonna be on Housewives before. You got Common. Yeah, we got a lot of, Angela Oakley. Did I already say Angela Oakley? Y'all, did I just discover the new cast member? Because why are they all following her? Because she's that bitch, and that's exactly why we need her on this show.
Cynthia, let me know when you have time to talk or when you want to.
I don't have anything to talk about.
You don't?
I don't have anything to talk about.
Really?
Nope, I don't.
Also, if y'all want me to, let me know if y'all want me to really deep dive in and give y'all all the tea on Uncle Nearest, because the tea is piping hot. But don't waste my time if y'all not gonna support the video, because I feel like that would take some time away from me, trying to figure out other ways to get y'all to watch videos. So yeah, if you would like that, comment right now and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I know I say it in almost every video, but I really, really do appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.
Time to get to work and we be rocking hard. Game, set, match like a superstar. Taking over, yeah, we're taking full control.